Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new series. It's going to be a two-part series and the name of the series is What If Naruto Was Reincarnation of Indra? And yeah guys, it is an idea that is suggested to me by Just Fun. And yeah guys, aside from that, both of the episodes will be uploaded today, so you don't have to worry since it's going to be a two-part series. And I'm so excited for this because I'm going to make this a weekly thing, on my channel to include the series as well, and you get to enjoy the full series, and I won't be detract of making a movie or a short movie, because after changing your content it is quite hard to go back to the things that were before. So that is why I'm doing this. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel or haven't done so, or if you're new to the channel. So without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro. Our story begins 5 years after the QB attack in Konohagakure no Sato. In an alleyway, as we go there to see, a group of people were gathered there. The group consisted of some of the civilians as well as some of the shinobis amongst them, as they had different sort of metal objects in their hands, frying pans, stoves, as well as some other stuff. And aside from that, the shinobi had obviously their gear such as kunais and senbons, as they were directing all of these weapons and using them on a child who was 5 years old, as he was covered in blood, as he was looking like that he was going in and out of the consciousness because of the continuous torture that was being done to him. As in between all of the red that was on him, we see who the child was. It was none other than Naruto Uzumaki, the young Jinchuriki and resident of the said village, as he was used to this kind of bullying, but today they have taken it up a notch and he was getting more than usual. Maybe it was because it was today's his birthday that was happening. But aside from that, during his beating, he was losing in his consciousness and coming back to it, until he came back one more time after getting blacked out for a little longer, only to see all of them laying down on the ground as their heads were cut off and some of their hearts were pierced out as well, as he was laying on the other side. What? Who saved me? As in front of him, he could have sworn he saw a visage before it all went black. I would not tolerate this insolence any longer. Who do they think I am? He heard a voice, as after that everything went black. After some time he woke up to see that he was inside a hospital room, because he realized that he was inside the hospital room because of the beeping of the machine that was next to him, that was monitoring his heart. As his eyes began to get their vision back, he realized that there was someone standing next to him. It was the leader of the said village, Hiruzen Saradobi, who was looking down on him with a serious expression on his face. Naruto, my boy, you're finally awake. What happened to you? Do you remember who attacked those civilians and you? They attacked me, Gigi, Naruto said in a tired voice. What? Yes, Gigi. They attacked me. They were the ones who were doing this stuff to me. I see, but they were dead as well, Naruto. Did you see anyone? No, but I heard a voice, Naruto said, as he was still feeling a lot weak because of the blood loss and the trauma that he has experienced earlier. How long was I out? He said as his words were slurring. Rest, Naruto. You were out for quite a while. A week. A week? Oh, I see. I heard a man's voice. Whose? Did you see his face? Hiruzen said, trying to get as much out as he could out of Naruto. No, I didn't, as Hiruzen sighed, closing his eyes. Alright then, Naruto. I guess you should rest. I'll visit you. Wait, GD, please. Wait. What is it, Naruto? He said, raising his eyebrow. Don't leave me. I don't want to get hurt anymore. They're trying to hurt me. I will inform your orphanage matrish, Naruto. She doesn't take care of me. She was the one who threw me out to them. What? Yes. She did this to me, GD. Please. I don't want to get hurt anymore. As Hiruzen was now seriously pissed when he heard these words. But he was quite shocked as well about this mysterious man who Naruto claimed he heard a voice and seen a visage of, but did not see his face. Who could this be? as after that Naruto fell asleep again. Time passed and that instant was soon forgotten by the people. As years went by and now Naruto was again 13 years old and he has recovered from the trauma as well, as now he was currently on his way to become a Genin, as he has been tasked after failure of the main tasks, which were to perform the jutsu, to go and grab a secret scroll from the Hokage office and bring them to an undisclosed location within the Forest of Death by his sensei, Mizuki. As this was his current task and he was doing it, more like already have done it, and he was on his way to the rendezvous point where he was going to meet his sensei to hand him over the scroll and grab his headband, because he would do anything to become a shinobi. As we see him now arriving in the woods, as his curiosity got the better of him, as he began to peek through the secret forbidden scroll, as he found out about the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and aside from that many different sorts of jutsus as well, as he was quite surprised. And he also read about some figures that were never taught to them in the history class of the shinobi world, such as the Sage of the Sixth Path. His name was mentioned though, but his descendant's name as well as his whole biography wasn't. As Naruto read the names of his sons, he had two sons actually, Indra Otsutsuki and Asura Otsutsuki, who later on established Uchiha clan as well as Senju and Uzumaki clan. As after that Naruto saw the rough painting that was left there, as Indra had brown hair that was long, and he had purple linings over his eyes as his eyes were shown as well. But it was a rough old painting and his image was barely visible. As Naruto then saw Asura's painting as well, which was barely visible as well, as he looked towards the sage to see him himself, but he didn't see anything because his painting was erased as well. Huh, that's odd. As then he heard a thudding sound next to him. Ah, so there you are, Naruto. He looked to the side to see that it was his sensei, but different one, Iruka Omino. What do you think you were doing? Stealing the scroll of sealing from the Hokage office. The whole Anbus and as well as Shinobis are looking for you, kid. Are you crazy? What do you mean, sensei? Mizuki-sensei told me that it was a test to become a Genin. Mizuki did. As soon as he said these words, he was impaled behind his back by Mizuki himself with a Fuma Shuriken, as he was now on the ground, in pain. Ugh! What do you think you're doing, Mizuki? It was so simple to lure him out. And here he is, doing all the dirty work for me and claiming all my attentions away. What did you do, Mizuki? More like, why did you do this? I did this because I'm done with this village and this demon. What? Mizuki, stop! As Naruto then said, What do you mean, demon? Oh, Naruto, did you not realize yet? Why did the villagers hated you? Why did you receive all those beatings all those years ago? And now still, people curse your name whenever you walk amongst them. Because you are a demon in human skin. What do you mean, sensei? I don't know what you're trying to say here. Oh, you stupid demon. Deny all you want. But I, and as everyone else knows, your true colors. Because we have first-hand witnessed your destruction that you have caused. What are you trying to say? Let me spell it out for you, demon. You are the reincarnation of the Kyuubi no Yoko. You are its Jinchuriki. You are the Kyuubi. You are the demon that destroyed our village. At least tried to. As Naruto was shocked after this. No, Naruto, don't listen to him. Shut up, Iruka. If you don't have the guts to do what the other villages wanted you to do, I will myself. You failed the task all those years ago that was given to you. As Naruto with horror-filled eyes looked towards Iruka, who was in pain. No, Naruto, don't listen to him. He's lying. Am I now? Well, I guess I am. But I will be considered a hero after I kill you. And this is my last duty to the civilians of this piece of shit village that has suffered because of its mediocre Hokage and its mediocre decision. As he brought out a kunai, as he was now walking towards Naruto. Goodbye, demon. This is your end. As Naruto was hyperventilating now, as his vision faded. No. Get up. As Naruto got up, only to see that He was standing, but Mizuki wasn't in front of him. As he heard a voice, Naruto! Naruto! Are you alright? As he looked towards his sensei, and then towards his hand, as his sensei's eyes were still widened with horror, only to see that his hand had a heart that was beating. As he threw it down, as he was scared. What is that? As he then looked behind, only to see in horror that it was Mizuki, and his lifeless body down there, without the heart. Sensei, are you alright? As Anbu's arrived there, as did Hokage himself. Naruto, mind tell me what is going on, and why is Iruka like this, as well as Mizuki? Hokage-sama, it was Mizuki, said Iruka in his pain, as Iruka and everyone else now nodded, as they looked at Naruto. Naruto, did you make your first kill? I don't know, GD. I blacked out. I don't remember anything. I see. Well then, come on. Wait, Hokage-sama. You need medical attention, said an Anbu with silver hair next to him. Please, Inu-san. Naruto, come here, please. Sensei, I'm sorry. You got injured because of me. As Naruto was about to cry because of this. No, Naruto. What Mizuki said was wrong. I hated you in the beginning, I admit. But as time went by, I saw you for who you were. I never hated you for what the Kyuubi did. Now I know that you are not the same as the Biju. You are you, Naruto. the prankster from hell. You need medical attention, please. I need to do this. As he took off his headband. Here you go, Naruto. You earned it. You are now a comrade of mine, as well as everyone else here. You are a shinobi. As Naruto was happy, as he hugged Iruka. Oh, sorry, Sensei. I'm sorry. It's alright. I think I need your help now, Inu-san. Yes. As after that, Iruka was taken by Inu and some of the other Anbus to the hospital, as Naruto felt a hand on his shoulder, only to see it was his Gigi who was smiling. Congratulations, Naruto. You are now an official shinobi, and a Genin. Now rest, go home, and we will discuss about some stuff later. But Gigi, there is something that I want to know about. Naruto said, as he remembered Mizuki's word. What? He talked about me being the Jinchuriki of Kyuubi no Yoko. Is that a lie, Gigi? Right? As Naruto looked at his Gigi, as Ruzan looked away. Right? As Naruto's eyes widened, as his Gigi wouldn't answer him. So it was true. I really am a demon. Don't for a second think that you are, Naruto. You're not a demon. Iruka has said these words to you. You are yourself. At first I couldn't understand, but now I know, he thought in his mind. As he said, you are doing the most difficult job in the village, Naruto. You are keeping the Biju at bay, while we are hoping that it never breaks free. And I'm sorry for all the trouble that the villagers have caused because they're ignorant. They can't see the difference between a kunai and a scroll, Naruto. But you must never forget, you are not the kunai. You are the scroll that contains it. As Naruto nodded, I see. Why did the fourth Hokage pick me then, Gigi? As Ruzan stopped again, that is something that I don't know. Maybe you were born that day, that is why. I see. Thanks, Gigi. Okay. Tenzo, take him home. Hi, Hokage-sama. As Ruzan stood there, himself, as an Anbu arrived. You know, Hokage-sama, with all due respect, one of these days, the boy will catch up, and when he knows, he will be mad at you. I will be ready for that day. You don't have to take all that burden. All you gotta do is to tell the boy who his parents were, his heritage. He wants to know. He has the right to know. Don't you think that I know that, dragon? I know every bit, Hokage-sama, but what I'm trying to say is, I know my decision. It was not only mine, but the council's. They deem it necessary, and let's not forget. Minato also wished that if his son reached the rank of Chunin, then only will he be receiving his heritage. It was written in his will. I cannot change a will of the dying man, but what I can do is assure that Naruto is safe. Hi, Hokage-sama. It is clear. I understood. Good. As after that, we go towards Naruto, as he was happy that night. But something bugged him. Why did he blacked out? What was the reason behind it? But he was happy when he looked at the headband in his hand, as he was excited for the next day. As after that, time went by, as he was assigned to a Team 7 with Sasuke Uchiha and Sakura Haruno, under the shinobi who was Kakashi Harake. They waited the first day quite a while until he got there and told them about the bell test. Supposedly, they were not prepared for it. They failed it the first time, the second time they succeeded. And only after that they became a team of 3. As after that, their D-rank missions began. As they were doing D-rank missions like walking the elders, helping them out, and doing some other stuff. And after they were done, their first C-rank mission came. Or more like Naruto demanded it from his Gigi. Now we see a drunken old man coming inside the office. Huh? These are the kids who are going to protect me? With all due respect, Okage-sama, I don't think they are worth much. They are more than enough for the mission that you requested, Tazuna. Or you can take your payment back and leave and request another village for the assistance. No, I'm sorry, Okage-sama. The drunken man said, getting his stature correct. There will be plenty. I see. As after that, the next day their journey began. As they were now guarding their customer, as they were walking him back all the way to his village in a civilian pace, as Naruto, being the most giddy one, was having none of it. Come on, Sensei, can we just not run? Mama, calm down, Naruto. You know that our client is a civilian and he can walk only as much as fast as he is. Yeah, I don't mind if we go faster. But can you keep up with us? Said Sakura with concern. What do you think I am, kiddo? I'm much more faster than you since I'm an adult. With all due respect, sir, we are shinobis. We are trained for this, while you, from the looks of it, haven't trained even a single day of your life, let alone an hour. Yeah, right. All you're saying is big words. As they were talking, Kakashi noticed something. Wait. As suddenly a puff of smoke appeared, and from the puddle that was in front of them, before Kakashi could speak, came out 2 of the demon brothers, as one of them sent a huge kunai attached to a chain straight through Kakashi, as Kakashi was impaled and sent to the woods. Sensei! As Naruto at the time blacked out again, because of the shock. As what happened next was witnessed by all. As when Naruto consciousness came back, he was standing on the other side. Again? As he looked down in his hands, they were covered in blood. What is this? Why is this? As he looked towards his sensei, who was shocked as well as he came out and stopping his little prank. Are you alright, Naruto? I don't know, sensei. What is going on with me? Everything is fine. It has to be. As after that, time went by, as they reached the land of waves. Luckily, they did not encounter anyone there at first. It was their one day, and in the night time, a kid named Inari, who was the grandson of Tazuna, their customer, yelled at Naruto as Naruto and he had a quarrel as Naruto left the house. As now he was on the other side of the village, quarterly, as he encountered a girl who was picking up flowers. Hey miss, are you sure it is safe to be outside at this time? Because I heard from the villagers that it is. Oh, I'm fine actually. And I'm a boy. As Naruto was shocked as he did a double take. Wait, what? I get that a lot. My name is Haku, by the way. What is yours? Naruto. That's a nice name as well. Fish cake. Yeah, I guess my parents hated me that much. Jeez. As Haku was quite surprised. Are you a shinobi? Yeah, I became a Ganin now. Of Konohagakure no Sato. I see. What do you fight for? I'm sorry, what? Naruto said, quite surprised by the question. I said, why do you fight? As Naruto was quite shocked by this, as he began to think. As he was not able to form any words. I myself was a shinobi at first, and I have training of it as well. Really? Which village? That is not important, but the thing is that I fight for someone who I want to protect, who I could die for. Do you have someone like that? As Naruto was shocked. Oh, well, I guess you have a lot of thinking to do, Naruto, because of your life choice decisions. Well, it was a nice encounter. Thanks. As after that, Naruto sat down there. Why do I choose to become a shinobi? Why do I fight? As Naruto was now in deep thought, as finally his answer came to him. No one. All his life, he wanted approval from other people. For himself. He wasn't doing anything for them. The people hated him, so they were out of the question. Who could he die for? Obviously not the people. For the village? The people lived in it, so obviously no. He had no parents, he had no loved ones. His classmates hated him and thought of him as a fool. So yeah, no. And then he realized. His own teammates hated him. Even his sensei didn't want to bother with him at most times and trained Sasuke and Sakura as well. Why do I fight? The answer came as no one to him again. As suddenly he drifted to sleep thinking like that. Why do I fight? And in his mindscape he woke up. Huh? What is this place? Where am I? As in front of him the images of all the beatings that he has received played one by one like the memories of the past that haunted him. No. Why is this? As suddenly out of all of these memories he heard a voice. So he finally realized that how futile it is to fight for them, to seek approval, because you know now that they will never give it to you no matter what you will do or achieve in life. As Naruto turned his back, only to face a person standing in front of him, and that person, he could remember his face, but he couldn't make sure where he has seen that before. Who are you? Even after reading about me, you didn't remember me. The fox was quite right. You are a dumb one. But then again, you have your own uses, I see. Who are you? Naruto said with more firm voice. And where are we? Where did you took me? Take you? No, I didn't take you anywhere. You came here yourself because you were thinking too much hard. This place you see right here is your mindscape, kid. My mind what? Mindscape, a realm in the person's mind where he, if he focus hard enough, can go, in which you, seemingly, unconsciously tapped into. Or more like I pulled you here. Why would you? Because I wanted to talk to you, you idiot. That is why I did what I did. As Naruto gulped, what do you want? As his eyes shone red. I want you to finish what I couldn't, what my ancestors couldn't. What do you mean? To achieve the true power. Even my clan failed to achieve it. What do you mean? I want to achieve peace, and peace comes with power. The one who holds the most power in the world will be the one who will rule it, and by ruling it you can bring peace with Iron Fist. That is my motto. That is what I try to preach. But your father, he didn't agree, did he? No. He made my brother the in charge of this, because his method was spread chakra, spread love, and look what it cost. Hatred and destruction and chaos. Nothing was achieved by his way, and that is why I was reincarnated again, and he wasn't. What do you mean? He wasn't, and you were? Well, the thing is that after my brother and mine unfinished business, we were reborn again and again after each 100 of years. We could sense each other's souls and chakra and counterparts, but this time I can't. I only sense myself. I see, so the feud that you had, I guess it ended on me in this realm. Because now even he sees for the world it is. I see, I'm sorry. So what do you want from me? What I want is to give you the knowledge, the tools, the power. And you only have to hone those skills. You only have to learn how to mold those skills to be your ultimate weapon. And only then you will be able to bring peace into this world. Only then you will be able to stop from happening what happened to you Do you want, Naruto, for the other children who are orphaned and like you to suffer the same fate after you? Like those people have suffered before you and you have suffered yourself? No, I don't want anyone to go through that. See? That is why you have to do this. That is why someone has to stand and make the tough decision. And that someone was me. But nobody liked my decision. But you, Naruto, you agree, right? Yes, I agree with you. Naruto said as Indra smiled. Good, good. You now have to do one thing. And that is to go. Go towards Zetsu. Zetsu? Zetsu. He's the one who told me about my grandmother's will and her way to bring peace that my father rejected, and the path I followed. You have to contact him, and only then you will be able to gain true knowledge and power. I I see, but how can I contact him? Use this hand seal. It was my secret signal that I sent it to him to contact him when I lived with my father. Maybe it is still operational. I see. As Naruto did a hand seal, as he woke up to see that it was still the middle of the night, as the chirping was heard from those insects that were there in the ground. As after some time, a figure rose from the ground. You. How do you know that hand sign? As Naruto, before he could speak, blacked out. As in front of Zetsu, his POV, as we go towards it, I was signaled by the signal that should be no longer in use or existed. It was Indra's signal. I still could remember it, even after thousands of years. As I reached desperately towards that location, as after arriving I only find the nine-tailed Jinchuriki from Konoha. As I questioned him, how did he remember the signal? But he seems to faint. As then I saw those eyes. Those eyes were red, with 3 tomos in them. As they turned and morphed into petals. The same petals that Indra had. It's been a long time, said 2 voices to me. As now we go towards third POV. Indra Otsutsuki. Sir, how is this? I have been reincarnated. It is time to finish what we started. And Naruto, guide him. He will complete what I couldn't. I see, my lord. It shall be done. It shall be done as you deem necessary. As after that, Naruto woke up. I already spoke to him. You cannot talk to me? That is not of importance.